And the San Francisco 49ers, a little shady character just lurking in the background. And they got on some overalls with no shirt underneath. And they're just looking at the Rams. They're like, oh, that's a really nice suit you have on. Take that off. And then they drag the Los Angeles Rams to the nearest pigsty. And they start rolling around in the mud. And they start trying to headbutt the Los Angeles Rams. This is a nasty, physical football team. Have you ever wondered what happens when unstoppable force meets an immovable object? Oh, I don't know. I'm asking you. But I imagine we're going to find out this Sunday when the Los Angeles Rams take on the San Francisco 49ers. Yes, the San Francisco 49ers, who last weekend sent Aaron Rodgers home to go get vaccinated. For real this time. Now, the one thing you might not know about this San Francisco team is they actually had to beat the Los Angeles Rams to get into the playoffs. As a matter of fact, they have beaten the Los Angeles Rams 6 games in a row. You can say they own the Los Angeles Rams. But the big question is, how do they do it? Simple. I want you to imagine the Los Angeles Rams as a beautifully dressed man in a 5,000-pound suit from Seville Row. And the San Francisco 49ers, a little shady character just lurking in the background. And they got on some overalls with no shirt underneath. And they're just looking at the Rams. They're like, oh, that's a really nice suit you have on. Take that off. And then they drag the Los Angeles Rams to the nearest pigsty. And they start rolling around in the mud. And they start trying to headbutt the Los Angeles Rams. This is a nasty, physical football team. As a matter of fact, when the 49ers play you, they want you to answer that age-old British question. Can you do it on a cold, rainy night in Stoke? Shout out to Andy Gray. And for the Los Angeles Rams, the answer has been no. I want you to take a look at this San Francisco 49ers team. First of all, look at how they swag into the building. Look at them. Just take some time to appreciate this. That's incredible, right? Quick word of advice for you. If you ever see a group of black men walk into a building like that, find the nearest exit. Because nothing good is going to happen in there, I can promise you. Now, right here, I want you to take a look at George Kittle, and I want you to take a look at my main man here, Von Miller. Now, Von Miller is one of the best pass rushers in football. This is a Seville Row suit of the finest order. And I want you to watch what George Kittle does to him right here as he takes him down and he puts him on the ground. And look at him rolling around in the mud, trying to headbutt my main man. I mean, these guys are so physical and they are so nasty. And right here, I want you to look at this play right here. Now, Deebo Samuels, have you ever seen a movie by the name of Friday? There was a character in the movie by the name of Debo, and he used to go around just snatching people's chains off. But the San Francisco 49ers have their own version of Debo, and look at him right here in the backfield. And this is actually a really good play by Jalen Ramsey, the corner. You're going to see him come up here, and he's going to hit Deebo Samuels. But what I find really interesting here is, as Jalen Ramsey comes up to hit Deebo Samuels, he ends up on the floor. I mean, Deebo Samuels is so strong and so physical that Deebo is still standing up and Jalen Ramsey is on the floor. This is fantastic. These guys are so strong and physical, but they are also very, very tricky. Now, right here, I want you to look at this play right here. This is Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey is actually in cloud coverage, which means he's going to be all the way back there, or at least he's supposed to. But right here, the San Francisco 49ers know that Jalen Ramsey is a nosy little mouse. And so what are they going to do? They are going to set a little trap for him. And watch what happens right here. Jalen Ramsey is actually going to bite on the outright by Kittle, and you're going to see Deebo Samuels run right by him and get all the way down, and the San Francisco 49ers are going to kick a field goal. Watch this play right here in slow motion. Look at Ramsey. Bite right there. Deebo Samuels right behind him, and he's going to make a very, very good play for the San Francisco 49ers. But it's not all about their offense. I want you to take a look at my main man, Nick Bosa, right here, rushing the passer. This is a fantastic rush by him. Look at him right here. Now, right here, it looks like he's doing the tango, but he's not doing the tango. Why? Because his name isn't Dan Walker. That offensive lineman's name is not Nadia Bakchova. This man wants to get to the quarterback by any means necessary, and he does that. And look at him down there. Look at what he does to Matthew Stafford, that 10,000-pound suit. Look at this. This is incredible. Beautiful rush, gets him down, him and Eric Armstead, and they're rolling around on the ground trying to put Matthew Stafford down. Oh, my goodness, the San Francisco 49ers, the most physical football team. I cannot wait to watch them this weekend.
Beautiful stuff, Osi. Make your way back to the sofa as he comes back and we try and recover from that. Jace, you said, didn't you, 2 weeks ago, that you wouldn't be surprised if the 49ers made it all the way to the Super Bowl. And that's a perfect description of why they are so hard to play against.
I'm thinking about you tangoing right now, but absolutely
Move
right.
on. Move on.
It is the way they play, the style they play. They are a bad matchup for anyone. And if the Rams want to beat them, they're going to have to match them physically and stop the run and make Jimmy G beat them throwing the ball.
And you talked about that history as well. When you know a team has had that great run of 6 straight wins against you, that's going to play somewhere in the back of your mind, isn't it?
Has to, man. And you have to understand that Shanahan is the master and Sean McVay is the student. They come from the same tree. So now McVay's got to be thinking, oh, my goodness, I got to find a way to body slam my father.
He's gone back there again.
I just don't know if he's going to be able to do that in this game.
We need to mention as well Cooper Kupp, because there's been so many stories around this weekend, and he hardly gets a mention. And yet, he's made NFL history. The first man ever to go beyond 2,000 receiving yards during the regular season and the playoffs. I mean, what a season Kupp has had.
Flat out balling. And that is why Matthew Stafford has been playing well, because Cooper Kupp is in the slot, so when they pressure Matthew, he makes the throws to his guy.
OK, can the Rams do it?
I think they can. I think they can finally pull this off.
I think they will.